Meeting Cam Garrity, he appears like a healthy, normal 20-year-old college student. It's only in extended conversation that Garrity may selectively reveal that he endures mitochondrial disease, a condition that poisons the part of his body's cells, or in layman's language, his body's good energy. As a result, over his young life, Garrity has endured months of school absences, 65 surgeries, and a medicine regimen that currently numbers 60 pills a day. Yet all of these medical challenges are not the part of his life story that Garrity likes to share.
There's a collection of Muppet puppets in front of me that you have sewn, hand-sewn, cut out the fabric, hand-sewn. In fact, when I walked in, you were sewing them yourself.
Well, it's very therapeutic to be able to just sew and repeat a stitch over and over again. And there's this great quote from the new Muppet movie that came out just recently that as long as there were Muppets, there was hope. And when I heard that, it clicked. That all made sense, and it's really true. You know, I bring the sewing sometimes to the hospital because it's something you could do when when you don't have much energy.
Garrity steadfastly claims that he can recall his first Muppet memories as a 2-year-old, watching a documentary about Muppet creator Jim Henson that his parents mistakenly purchased as a Sesame Street video. He also finds a prophetic connection in the fact that he was born on the day that Henson passed away. For a child whose growing years were spent in isolation and physical pain, the world of the Muppets became a treasured escape.
In a way, I was able to live vicariously through the Muppets, because if I was sick, I would turn on the TV and pop in the Muppet movie, and I'd get to, sing in a swamp with Kermit the Frog, or go in a hot air balloon with Kermit and Fozzie and Gonzo. And I've always been able to explore the world and see the world through the eyes of these characters, and I think it's only natural that I want to make this a career. It's seeing the world through those, white and black googly eyes. It's I know everything from the standpoint of the Muppets. It's how I function.
Learning to function led Garrity to Daemen College, where he is currently working on his Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in graphic design with a minor in theater. Not surprisingly, the creative young man has managed to make the art of puppetry the focus of his higher learning experience. As part of his curriculum, Garrity has written, produced, and directed a show entitled Something That I'm Supposed to Be, based on the life of Jim Henson. While there is definitely fun connected to Garrity's college curriculum, Laura Watts Summer, Daemen's Chair of Visual and Performing Arts, categorizes this unique student's work in more academic terms. Calling Garrity's work storytelling and story development related to contemporary issues, Summer notes that despite Garrity's always looming health concerns, his passion can easily lead him to a number of career opportunities.
We have not really too often had cause to stop and think about his health issues because we just see a student that's on fire and he's moving so quickly and in such an inspirational way. He raises the level within the classroom because students see what he's able to accomplish on his own outside of the curriculum, and he really raises the bar. It's a very unique situation, and it's one that makes you want to just jump on board and help him in any way that you can because we want to see how far he can go.
How far Garrity will go may be directly connected to a $3,500 grant that he recently earned from Daemen's think tank program. The money will help finance his upcoming trip to the O'Neill Puppetry Conference, a program established in memory of Jim Henson that teaches how to approach and perfect the art of puppeteering. The grant will also allow Garrity to formulate and produce puppetry workshops on the Daemen campus. Yet no matter how far his talent takes him, it is clear that nothing will ever surpass the trip Garrity took last year to a very special television studio in New York City.
It was absolutely surreal. I walk into Sesame Street and I walk down 123 and I sit on the stoop and I got to sit in Oscar's Trash Can and Big Bird's Nest. I sat in Hooper's store. It was really incredible to see just, again, the artistry of those performers and the beauty of the sets and just to be 2 inches away from Oscar the Grouch.
To illustrate his point, Garrity picks up his Kermit Muppet and completely engages me to the point that I actually end up asking the Green Muppet's opinion of Garrity's talent.
Good morning, Kermit. I'm so honored to be able to interview you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to be on public radio.
So is he a good puppeteer, Kermit?
He's pretty good. He's got some work to do still, but hopefully one day he could really be doing something with it.
In the end, Garrity acknowledges that his ability to deal with mitochondrial disease and its life-threatening challenges will play a pivotal role in his dream of puppeteering success. But, as in any great story, Garrity is holding out for a happily ever after ending.
Like I said, as long as there are Muppets, there's hope.
I'm Christina Abt for WBFO.